anniversary, Miss Kathy Martinez.
I must unmute myself.
You did unmute yourself.
I did it. I worked the unmute button on a Zoom meeting. Go figure.
I want to personally say thank you for my special gift. I love it.
You're welcome.
My hydration has been on point because of Miss Kathy Martinez. Because I am so proud of my cup. I use it everywhere.
It's a gorgeous cup.
It
sparkles like you do, my friend.
I love it. All right, before we get into our chit chat, where are you calling in from?
I am from Pueblo, Colorado.
Pueblo, Colorado. And who shared your shed with you?
My friend Gina Timberlake.
Awesome. And what is something you're passionate about?
You know, I had a lot of different answers as I've shared on this call before, but honestly, right now, I could say what I am passionate about is living my best life every day, you know, and some days that's different and that's okay. You know, some days my best life is sitting in my pajamas, reading a book, drinking a coffee first thing. And some days it's slamming some amp hydrate and running a 10K. You just never know.
There you go. I love it. All right, so Miss Kathy Martinez has been living our ER Shred lifestyle for a year. So what do you got for us, my friend?
You know, what do I got for you? Wow. I feel like when I started ER Shred, my life was completely different. I did not start for weight loss reasons, even though I had spent my entire adult life from the time I gave birth to my son, who is going to be 30 soon, until I started ER Shred. I had spent my entire adult life being told and knowing, because it was obvious, that I was overweight, and being overweight was the cause of health issues in my life. So I would go to the doctor and I would be frustrated with all of these issues. And that's the answer that I would get. You know, dear, you are overweight. How about this low fat diet brochure? You know, oh, maybe you need another prescription added to your mix. You know, it was a lot. And then I had a crazy back surgery in 2019, which I don't know, something about that surgery and not knowing what happened to myself that caused it, and then ending up in the ER and having parts of my spine removed. It just put me into this spin where I thought, this is my life. I'm not going to do any of the things I did before. Because at 40, at 260 pounds, I proved to myself that I could become a runner. And I did it because I wanted to. And it was something that I felt would help me and I would feel powerful from. So I did it. And then I had this surgery and I thought, my balance is off. I'm falling all the time. I'm walking with the cane, like all of the things. And then I had all of these mystery abdominal symptoms that started at the beginning of last year before I started shredding. And I just decided one day, I'm going to go to the doctor and I'm going to get all this stuff under control. I'm going to see this person, this person, this person, this person. And I became like mission oriented. I'm going to go see all these people and all this stuff is going to get fixed. And it didn't get fixed. And then Gina shared with me, you know, I think this could be something that, you know, may help you. And I went to my doctor, as you said, you know, ER Shred doesn't cure or prevent any diseases, nor does isogenics. But for me personally, as someone who had spent decades seeing doctors for various inflammation, elevated blood pressure, low moods, like all of the things that impact every area of your life, going there and not getting answers became so frustrating that I lost hope. Like I thought, this is going to be my life. I'm going to go get more prescriptions. I'm not going to be able to do what I want to do. And then I did my first shred. And in that 11 days, I didn't have unlimited energy. I didn't do any exercise. I sat on my couch for 11 days. I couldn't pull off a cleanse day because I was so sick. I was in the community posting. I was texting Gina. I was doing whatever I could to get myself through that 11 days because I knew if I could get through that 11 days, there might be hope. And I mean, that's what's kept me going for the last year, because after that first 11 days, I had my printed, you know, manual, and I'm like, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have that, but I'm gonna have it. And so I just kept going. And the community really made all the difference for me. I forged some beautiful relationships with people that when I struggled with things, it really just gave me the extra belief that I had for myself, that I needed to have for myself. It gave me their belief to carry on until I got my own. So
Okay, you
that's
see, I
the
have
biggest
goosebumps
part for
again.
me. Oh, and I climbed the Manitou Incline, which was a thing that I promised myself I would do when I was 39 years old. I got about to the bailout. I chickened out because I was afraid of heights. And this time I said, I'm going to do it again. And I did it this year. So, and I'm going to repeat the feat in September because I was still afraid when I went this time.
Yeah, you
But I'm not
are.
going to be afraid when I go the next time. I'm going to go up
Because
there and do my
you
thing.
you declared it when you were saying you are mission oriented,
Oh, I
and you were
am.
going to doctor, and they didn't give it to you, but you were still missions oriented, my
Yeah.
friend. And damn it, you are going to get it done because you have been crushing everything for a year.
Yeah.
I want to go back to your first shred, and I want to talk about that because I remember that. And I remember how much you struggled. And I want to thank you for trusting the community and trusting what we had to share when you were struggling, and to share that we were here for you because we love you and we appreciate you. And it's hard to be that vulnerable and that open when you're struggling in such a open platform. But because of what the Shred community is, we have done everything we can to keep it safe for people to be vulnerable and share so we can help them over those hurdles when they struggle. Because I don't think we would be having this same conversation right now if you didn't trust us then and open and share with people that you did that. And I want to thank you for that because that's not easy to do. But I also believe that you led the way for some others to share for us as well, so we could help more, because I know that your story and how you shared it and how you've shown up has inspired so many others to step up and say, okay, I'm here for me.
Thank you for that. It makes
And I
me
know
very
there's
happy.
still times that those old mindsets come in and you realize it. And when you can get it out of your way, you do. And then when you realize you don't quite have it there yet, you come to us and we push you back up. Because that's what the community is.
Yeah, yeah. It's been amazing because it started out, as physical things, but as I've traveled the journey for a year, it's become so much more than physical things. Like I've worked on a lot of my own mental health, struggles that I used to have, and just getting rid of the limiting beliefs that have been with me for so many years. So I feel like as I've continued, my journey has evolved. And as it evolved, new struggles came. But when the new struggles came, like you said, here was the community and I was there. I got over my physical stuff and then all of a sudden my mental health went bonkers. I was frustrated with life and I thought, now I feel better. Why am I frustrated? And it was a battle. And even today, I had a lot of things go on today. And I was thinking, here I am, and this crazy stuff went on. I'm gonna go on Become Alive call. Maybe I'll be a Debbie Downer. And I thought, no, I won't, because there's nothing to be Debbie Downer about. Life throws you bumps your way, and then you just, ride the wave the best you can. And if you go a little crazy, you don't stay there as long. So that's my motto.
So it went from physical to mental, and that's so much
Oh,
the
yeah.
mind body connection as healing as a whole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Shred, elimination, reset. I also like to say empowered results,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That can take on multiple meanings, because that's you, my friend, have become so empowered, and you show up and you let us know when you're struggling, you keep it real.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then you also let us know how you kick your own ass to get going.
Yeah. Yeah. I do. It's sometimes you gotta.
And you know what? There's times where I'm like, ugh, this sucks. It's hot. It's humid. I don't want to do it. No. Kathy said she's got some stuff going on, and she said, "Suck it up, Buttercup." She took Jesse's words, she kicked her own ass, she got it done, and she felt better at the end, right?
Yeah, I'm telling you, those words, that suck it up Buttercup and Susan Rothman, who's in charge here, that stuff plays in my head when I am questioning. It's there. And I love it. It's my warrior weapons, as Tony said today. So I
Oh,
love them.
I know they're going to watch the replay and hear you say that. They are your warrior weapons with those catchphrases.
Oh, they are. They are. They're the voices of power. When the negative voice starts chirping, I that's how I shut the negative off. I don't shut it up anymore. I just listen to it, and then I'm like, no, not really. But I actually wanted to share numbers, which I don't do. I don't usually measure anymore. And when I went to my doctor for my yearly physical, she just looked at me and she's like, "Wow, what happened to you?" And I was actually wearing my shred shirt, and I was like, "Remember when I asked you about this? This is what happened to me." And she just laughed. But since I started, which this is huge for me because I struggled with my weight all my life. Like, I chased numbers on scales, I did all these crazy ass diets, and I never got results that actually did much for me. But since I started, 76 pounds gone. That's the weight of both of my grandchildren. So, yay.
Oh,
And 101 and a quarter inches. 101 and a quarter inches. 10 and a quarter of that is off my waist alone. So there you go. Does it work if you're number oriented? Yes. But this girl is life oriented, and I want to play with my grandkids and crawl on the floor and climb the incline and run 10K and do all the good things. So that's all.
101 inches.
Yeah. Yeah.
76 pounds.
Yeah.
The weight of both of your grandkids.
Yep.
So I have a challenge for you, Miss Kathy.
What's that?
The next time you're with those grandbabies, pick them up and try and walk with them, because that's
I
what
know.
you used to do. That's what you used to do, and that was how you lived your life.
Oh, yeah.
And now you can pick them up and you can put them down, right?
Yep, I sure can. Yeah, I give my oldest granddaughter piggyback rides. So yeah, we're good.
Can we just talk about a warrior right here?
Thank you.
With those swords? Suck it up, Buttercup. Who's in charge here, right?
Yep.
That's your swords. Kathy, I so appreciate you. Is there anything else on your heart you want to share with us tonight?
No, I just, for anyone who, is thinking about it or is in the midst of it and it gets hard, just realize, another Jesse thing, but you can do hard things. It's the shredder way, and you got this. So that's all.
Thank you, Miss Kathy.
You're welcome.
All right.